Guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're looking at the potentially new Specialized Roubaix. This could be a 2022 model if they end up making it at all, and I'll go through reasons why I'm not sure they will make it later on in the video. But yeah, this is a patent, so another patent we're going to be looking at. It's dated from 2019, so it's quite a while ago they made this patent, and it's obviously just sort of appeared on the radar of everyone. But this definitely does look like a Roubaix. So let's look at some of the technology they put into this this patent. Okay, so here's figure 1, which is the first image in the patent. So this is a Roubaix frame. You can tell that just by the geometry and the way it looks. So this could potentially be the first full suspension sporty bike if it actually ends up coming out. So you're going to have the future shock front end, and you're going to have this suspension system that they've sort of integrated in the frame. So from the outside and the initial looking, it doesn't look like too different, but point number 38 is the seat clamp, which is crazy how low that is and how long that seat post is going to have to be. And it's also going to be interesting how you do bike fitting and stuff and get saddle heights for that, because there's not much room for up and down movement on the saddle. You'd have to cut it down to get the right height, which is going to be a pain in the backside, that's for sure. But yeah, that's figure number 1. So figure number 2 is just a bit more of just the frame set, and you can see point number 56 on the map there is hiding something. So this is basically looks like it's going to be a rubber cover almost to sort of keep all the mechanism and stuff in check. You can also see point number 38, which is a seat clamp a little bit better as well in the top part of figure number 2. Figure number 3 just shows you the back end where you can see a bit more of that rubber cover a little bit more. Now figure number 4 is where it starts to get interesting, because you can start to see what's actually going on in the top end of this bike frame. So you've got a seat post going into the frame as normal. You've got a clamp that connects to a suspension unit, which is figure number 52, and then that screws into the frame. So this is almost like ISO Speed from Trek, but actually probably more like ISO Strut from the Super Caliber, where it's a very small shock. This will probably only do like, I'd hope, probably 15 mil of travel, which still is a fair amount, but for all the extra added weight and everything this is going to add to the bike, you're going to have an incredibly long seat post to start with, which is going to be very heavy, and then you're going to put an actual suspension system shock in the back of it, which can add even more weight. This is sort of reasons why I don't know if this has actually come to fruition, because there's a lot of weight behind all the componentry they're putting on here already onto a heavy bike. Like a top end Roubaix can weigh up to like 8.5 kilos, and you're going to add potentially another kilo to it, adding all this stuff to it. So then you're at 9.5 kilos for probably 11-12 grand bike. So I don't really see it happening, but it's interesting to see what technology they're looking at for sure. Now figures 5 and 6 basically show the inside of the frame and the seat post, and the suspension system is kind of active. Figure number 5 shows you it in a sort of neutral position, and figure 6 shows you how much flex and bend you're going to have in it, which looks terrifying how much bend they're going to expect the seat post to be able to give you. So that's what I'm thinking, probably like 15 mil travel looking at it, but you can see where the clamp is at the seat post at the bottom. There isn't much left there for you to kind of manoeuvre this up or down, so it's going to be a job of cutting it down, and then if you get it wrong you're kind of stuffed. And just buy a new seat post kind of thing, which probably from Specialized ain't going to be cheap, but it's quite interesting their design in there and what they're planning to sort of achieve with it. And the last bit we're going to be looking at is patent figure number 7, which is the seat clamp, and you see it is right directly next to the front mech, which again, I just don't see them actually making this. It'd be very interesting to see if they do. It'll probably be another year or so if you do see that, because the current Roubaix's only been out for 2 years I think. But it'd be interesting to see what they do. It's a bike that is going to weigh a lot if they do make it. It'd be great on Paris-Roubaix, there's the cobble stages and stuff like that, because it'd be just take out every single bump known to man, but it is going to weigh a lot. They can't magically just make that weight, or probably another kilo disappear out of the blue. So it'd be interesting if they do make it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, comment and like, and I'll catch you guys later on for more content. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.